Anyone who wants to be rich must first develop the skills that are necessary for success. While there is no one formula for becoming wealthy, there are specific skills that all successful people share. One of the most important skills you can learn in life is how to master your emotions. Just think about all the things that compete for your attention daily: work, family, friends, school, bills, groceries. It can be easy to get overwhelmed and let your emotions get the best of you. However, when you learn how to control your feelings, you'll find that you're better able to manage stress, communicate effectively, and make better decisions. Many people allow their emotions to control their decision-making, which can lead to poor financial choices. For example, someone angry may make an impulsive purchase that they later regret, or someone who is feeling sad may create a risky investment in an attempt to boost their mood. In order to be successful financially, you must learn to control your emotions and make rational decisions. This does not mean that you must suppress your emotions completely. Instead, you should acknowledge them and then take a step back to consider the situation logically. Pay attention to how you feel throughout the day and try to identify what triggers your emotions. Once you understand your emotional landscape better, you can start to make changes. If you find that you are constantly stressed or anxious, try to find ways to relax and de-stress. If you often get angry or frustrated, learn some coping mechanisms to help you deal with those feelings in a healthy way. Mastering your emotions is not an easy task, but it is essential if you want to achieve true wealth. Patience. There's no denying that patience is a virtue, and like all virtues, it's something that can be developed with time and practice. When it comes to becoming wealthy, patience is an essential ingredient. Why? Because wealth accumulation is a slow and steady process. It takes time to save and invest enough money to see actual returns. And even once you start seeing those returns, it takes patience to let your investments grow. Those who become rich overnight are the exception, not the rule. For most of us, becoming wealthy is a lifelong journey. By staying disciplined and investing for the long term, you give yourself a much better chance of achieving financial success. Public speaking. Public speaking is a skill that is often overlooked, but it is essential if you want to be successful in business. Being able to give a persuasive speech can help you close deals, get funding, and build relationships. Furthermore, public speaking can also be a great way to build your personal brand. If you are seen as an expert in your field, you will be in a much better position to negotiate favorable terms and command higher prices for your products or services. While public speaking may not be natural for everyone, it is definitely a skill that is worth developing if you want to achieve wealth and success. With practice, you can learn how to captivate an audience and deliver a message that will persuade them to take action. So if you're serious about becoming rich, start honing your public speaking skills today. Delegation. One of the biggest challenges facing entrepreneurs is learning how to delegate effectively. When you're first starting out, it can be tempting to try to do everything yourself. However, as your business grows, you'll quickly realize that you can't do everything alone. Learning how to delegate tasks is essential if you want to be successful. Delegation doesn't mean simply handing off tasks to others and forgetting about them. It's essential to be clear about what needs to be done and who is responsible for each task. Furthermore, you need to provide adequate support and resources so that the person you're delegating to can complete the task successfully. Finally, delegation requires trust. You need to trust that the person you're delegating to will do a good job. If you can't delegate tasks effectively, it will hold your business back from reaching its full potential. Implementing effective delegation can help you take your business to the next level. Self-motivation. Self-motivation is a crucial skill for anyone who wants to be successful. Without it, staying focused and progressing toward your goals becomes challenging. However, self-motivation is something that can be learned and developed over time. One way to build self-motivation is to set small, achievable goals. Then, each time you reach one of those goals, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment and be more likely to keep going. Another helpful tip is to find a role model or mentor who has already achieved what you're striving for. Seeing somebody else's example can help to show you what's possible and give you the inspiration to keep moving forward. Finally, remember that setbacks are inevitable. Everyone experiences them from time to time. The important thing is not to let them get you down and keep working towards your goals regardless of obstacles. If you can do that, you'll be well on your way to achieving anything you set your mind to. Negotiation. Learning how to negotiate is a critical skill if you want to build wealth. After all, if you can't effectively negotiate the price of a new car or the terms of a business deal, you're going to have a tough time amassing a fortune. Negotiation isn't just about getting the best possible price, although that's certainly part of it. It's also about understanding the other person's needs and finding a way to meet both parties' needs. For example, let's say you're trying to buy a house. The seller may be more interested in getting a quick sale than in getting top dollar. If you can offer them the certainty of a quick sale, you may be able to negotiate a lower purchase price. Or let's say you're trying to lease office space for your business. The landlord may be more interested in filling the space quickly than getting maximum rent. If you can offer to sign a longer lease, you may be able to negotiate a lower monthly rate. The key is understanding what the other party wants and then crafting an offer that meets their needs while still meeting your own. Marketing. Many people believe that the key to becoming rich is to develop a great product or offer a valuable service. While these things are important, they will only get you so far if you don't know how to market your business effectively. Marketing is all about creating demand for your product or service and then finding ways to reach potential customers. It can be a complex process, but there are some basic principles that you can learn in order to get started. For example, it's important to understand your target market and what needs and wants they have. Once you know this, you can start developing marketing messages that will resonate with them. You'll also need to learn about the various channels through which you can reach your target market. There are many different options available, so choosing the ones that will work best for your business is essential. By taking the time to learn about marketing and how it works, you'll be well on your way to becoming wealthy. Salesmanship. Whether you're selling products, services, or ideas, the ability to persuasively promote your wares is essential. Of course, this is easier said than done. Salesmanship requires a deep understanding of human psychology and an ability to read people's needs and desires. It's also essential to overcome objections and close deals confidently. Let's take a simple example. Say you have a knack for fixing computers. You could use this skill to start a small business repairing people's computers. But in order to make money, you need to be able to sell your services to potential customers. This is where salesmanship comes in. You need to be able to convince people that you are the best person for the job and that they should entrust their computer repairs to you. Networking. Networking is often thought of as something that only happens at business lunches or cocktail parties. However, networking is simply the act of building relationships with people who could help you achieve your goals. And it doesn't have to be difficult or uncomfortable. In fact, you're probably already doing it without realizing it. For example, when you meet someone new and exchange business cards, you're networking. When you attend a conference or networking event, you're networking. And when you stay in touch with your professional contacts, you're networking. The key to successful networking is to build genuine relationships with the people you meet. Be friendly and helpful, and offer your assistance when the opportunity arises. You never know when one of your connections will come in handy, so start networking today. Time management. Many people think the key to becoming rich is making a lot of money. However, while earning a high income is undoubtedly helpful, it's not the only factor determining wealth. Another important ingredient is effective time management. Consider the example of two workers, each of whom earns $50,000 per year. Worker A spends his evenings and weekends relaxing with friends and family, while Worker B uses that time to start a business or invest in real estate. Over a few years, Worker A will still earn $50,000 per year, while Worker B's earnings will have grown exponentially. This example illustrates the importance of effective time management in creating wealth. By using their time wisely, people can earn a much higher income than they would by simply working a traditional job. For this reason, developing good time management skills is essential to the path to riches. Discipline. This is the ability to stick to a plan or course of action despite distractions or temptations. For example, if you aim to save $1,000 over the next year, you'll need to be disciplined enough to stick to your budget and not spend anything extra. This can be difficult, but it's essential if you want to reach your financial goals. Discipline is also necessary when it comes to investing. Many people make the mistake of investing without doing any research first. This can lead to them making poor decisions and losing money. If you're going to become rich through investing, you need to be disciplined enough to do your research and only invest in what you understand. Finally, discipline is important in all areas of life, not just finances. If you want to be successful in anything, you need to be able to stick to a plan and see it through, even when things get tough. Leadership. There's no denying that leadership is an essential skill for anyone looking to get ahead in life. After all, it's hard to achieve anything significant without being able to motivate and inspire others to work toward a common goal. But what exactly does it mean to be a leader? And how can you develop this skill? At its core, leadership is about setting a vision and then mobilizing people to achieve it. It's about being able to see the potential in others and then helping them to realize their own strengths. It's also about overcoming obstacles and setbacks, something that all successful people have had to learn to do. So how can you develop your own leadership skills? One of the best ways is to find a role model or mentor who can help you to understand what it takes to be successful. Another great way is to read books or articles about successful leaders, both historical and contemporary figures. Finally, try to put yourself in situations where you have to lead others, whether it's organizing a fundraiser or heading up a project at work. The more experience you have, the better equipped you'll be to handle any leadership challenges that come your way. Money management. Money management is a critical skill for anyone who wants to become rich. It's not enough to simply make a lot of money. You also need to know how to save and invest your money wisely. For example, let's say you earn a salary of $100,000 per year. If you spend all of your money on luxury items and never save or invest, then you will never become wealthy. On the other hand, if you can live on a modest budget and invest your money wisely, then you have a much better chance of becoming rich. There are many different ways to invest your money, but some of the most popular methods include stocks, bonds, and real estate. By making smart choices with your money, you can lay the foundation for a prosperous future. No matter where you are in life, it's never too late to start developing the skills that will make you wealthy. Some people are born into wealthy families and have a head start, but anyone can develop the skills necessary to be successful. Now, if you want to learn more about becoming wealthy, watching this video about the secrets of wealthy people that the poor don't know about is essential. It just might change your life.